Hi guys,
Johnny.
welcome to my channel. Um, I am Dee, and this is,
Johnny.
and I am from South Africa, Cape Town, and you are from.
From Holland. From America.
Where are you from?
America.
Where in America are you from?
The boonies. Maryland.
You like to joke. So we are in a long distance relationship, and we want to share with you guys our story of how we met, where and how we met.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you gonna tell them?
Is that the first thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So my daughter is behind the camera, and she is going to ask us the questions, and we are going to answer it. All right, daughter.
Okay. So this is basically a Q&A.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So question number 1. How and where did you two meet?
How and we? Are you gonna answer? Should I start?
You just started going.
So as you guys know and see that I have got a YouTube channel. And if you go back in my videos, you can see that I've posted a lot. I've got a playlist on Cape Town. And he seemed to be interested because when he was younger, they went a lot on family trips to the beach.
Yes, we went to the Outer Banks.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful beach.
When his
Outer
parents were
Banks,
still
yes, it's a
healthy.
beautiful beach in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Here in America.
So he used to love the beach and the ocean, and I used to do live streams from the beach, from Strand or Gordons Bay, and he used to come and comment on my videos that I posted,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to come into my live streams.
Because I was searching other beautiful beaches on the world. And that's how I ran into your life.
Okay. And then he used to super chat me, and then he told me, or he asked me if I would go to a specific place or a specific beach and record there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me that he would support me in going there, like financially support, because it was like a, how do they say it, a requested video.
Yeah.
He requested me to do a video for him, and he would like support that video, like my gas money and whatever. And then I told him, okay.
Wasn't it the
we could-
beach in Gordons Bay? Which beach was it? I don't remember. Now.
Yeah, I cannot remember either. But it was somewhere there, Gordons Bay or Strand. And then I told him, okay, we can talk on WhatsApp, and then we can decide on the price. And that's how we started to talk on WhatsApp. There was nothing like going into relationships.
No, there was
Or
no
even-
intention
Yeah, but
to
not.
to be. It was like no intention.
No, not from my side,
Mm-mm.
and from your side as well, because we did say from the beginning, there's no intentions of relationships or whatever, or funny business. And then we started talking
Mm-hmm.
after that.
You were asking me about what it's like in America, comparing the beaches, comparing the culture, comparing the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started talking, and one thing led to another.
We was talking about everything,
Yeah.
the different foods, the different schools. Because I have a son, you have a daughter. We was
Yeah.
comparing.
And then one day I noticed him. I noticed he started to fall for me. He started to fall so hard. I could see it in his face. And then I told him, look here, we need to stop this, right?
Mm-hmm. You said we should stop, and I didn't want. I got all emotional and said, no, I don't want to stop.
Yeah. And I remember I said, no, I'm gonna end the call now. And then you were like, no, no, don't end the call. I remember you came from
Yeah.
work that morning.
Yeah, because I just got McDonald's. I
Yeah,
was in the McDonald's parking lot. Just got breakfast.
yeah,
I
and
was sitting there with my coffee.
yeah, and then we started talking.
That was the beginning.
But even from that day on, there was still nothing between us. But I knew already how
We
he
were video
felt.
chatting everywhere, like maybe 2 to 3 times a day.
Mhm.
During
Yeah.
our breaks at work. In the mornings when I got home because I work at night. And yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Concerning that and how we met.
Mm. Okay.
That's how it
Okay.
Next question. So, what did you two think of each other when you first met?
Okay. So the first time that we met was I already planned my vacation before I even met him. I already planned a vacation to go to the Philippines, right? To meet my friends that I had that time there in the Philippines. And then we were talking for about 4 months already. Or how long have we?
Yeah, because we started talking in
No,
December.
6 months. Or 5, I think 5 months.
Yeah.
And then we decided, okay, so I'm already going to the Philippines. So why don't you also go to the Philippines? You also have a vacation and then we meet up there in the Philippines.
And I went back and forth for so long. Nah, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
Mm.
I could have made my trip cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I waited, was it
a week.
2 weeks? No, 1 a week. Yeah, not even 2 weeks
Mm.
before I booked the flight
Yeah,
to the new
to the
to
Philippines.
Newport World
And-
Resorts.
Yeah, and that was your first time you were flying.
It was my first time traveling anywhere. First time being on a plane. First time, yeah,
Mm.
flying anywhere.
So how?
First time being out of the U.S.
Yeah, and I remember I was so excited. At first, I was so stressed because I knew it was his first time flying, and he had a tight layover in Doha,
Mm-hmm.
in Doha airport, a tight layover, and I was so stressed out.
Because I was scared. Not scared, but worried. And I was YouTubing all these videos
Mm.
on how to navigate airports, how to find your gates. But then when it came down to it, I forgot all about what I watched and ended up having to find my way and just ask for help.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a short layover because I went from DCA to Atlanta to Doha, from Doha to the Philippines.
Mm. And I was like tracking him via phone every time that
Through the plane app, tracking my flight.
Yes, and every time that he got at the airport, then I called him just to see if he's okay. But when he finally got onto the Philippines plane, that's when I said, God damn it. Now I can rest, and that's when I went to sleep. And when I woke up, it was time.
What was it? 8 in the morning, Philippines time.
Yeah.
When I landed.
Yeah, and then it was just a walk to the not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes walk to the airport from where we live.
Yeah.
And then I walked to the airport and I called him, where are you? And he didn't want to answer his phone. And I was standing there waiting, and then he finally came out. And I was like, oh my God. I was still going to record our first meeting on my phone. But then I saw him and he had his phone in his hand. And then you called your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was busy calling you. Instead of calling me first.
Because I was nervous. I was excited and I was nervous. So I guess I just wanted to reach out to someone I was familiar with. So because I had to pay the cell phone carrier so I can have international data and international. No, I used WhatsApp. Call my father.
Yeah.
Not a normal cell phone.
Yeah, you use WhatsApp. And then I creeped up on him.
Yes.
I creeped up on him.
She saw me before I saw her.
Yeah, because I saw him came through. Because your attention was just on the phone, you didn't even look around.
Yeah.
And then, how did you feel when you saw me for the first time?
Nervous and surprised because the video, you looked so much different in real life than the video call.
Mm-hmm.
See, in the video call, your complexion was lighter and you seemed so much taller.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I almost, let's say I didn't recognize you, but it was like, I was more speechless.
You were.
Because this is my first time doing this. Any
Mm.
type of long distance relationship or online relationship,
Mm.
meeting someone in real life for the first time, and everything I had to go through to travel. So it's just like, I don't know what to say.
Hold on. You can, I just want to turn down the stove. Continue.
Continue.
Continue with what? My experience.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And
So
then,
yes, I was just speechless,
Mhm.
and I was like, wow, and then we gave each other a big hug. But I was shy,
I know you were
I was
shy. I
shy.
could feel.
so I was on the call with my father, right,
Mhm.
to let him know that I made it,
Mm-hmm.
and was showing him the Philippines. And the Airbnb that you got was close to the airport,
Mm.
and we just started walking back to the Airbnb.
And he was walking that side, and I was walking this side. Do you remember?
Yeah, because I was just like, that was a punk.
He was literally, because we had to walk through the runway in Manila.
Yeah.
So he was walking on that side, and I was walking on this side, and I took your suitcase,
Mm-hmm.
and I pulled your suitcase, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck?
But you're used to traveling a little bit more than me, so the whole experience was.
But that was
brand
only
new.
my second time traveling outside of my country.
So doing that, meeting someone.
Hmm? First time. What about the first time?
The
This is-
Philippines was your first time.
Yeah, but meeting him was my second time in the Philippines.
Oh.
Because you already been to the Philippines.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking like, oh my God.
All the new people and all the new cultures and all the environment, and it was so hot.
Yeah.
The heat in the Philippines is something else. It's a different kind of heat.
Hmm.
We went. What was it? July. Jeez, how could we forget?
Yes, it was in July. No, it was in August.
Yeah.
Because you came home right before your
Yes,
birthday.
it was. Yes, it was August.
Mm.
It was kind of like a.
You came home a
birthday.
week before your birthday.
Yeah. I do remember because that was right when my son started school.
Mm.
It was cool.
I didn't think
Which
that it
would
was
be
going to
late
work out for
August.
us. I didn't think it was going to work out because of the way that everything started out. I thought that he didn't like me. I thought that he was disappointed in what he was seeing in real life.
No, I just didn't know. But I don't know. As a shyness that hit me that I didn't realize I was going to be, because obviously I'm not shy on the video.
Yeah, but you.
So it was just like. But it didn't take long for me to warm up.
But
And
you
once I
already
warmed-
told me on the video call you are a shy person, so
Yeah.
I also took that into mind that you are a shy person. And maybe when we get to the Airbnb, and then I'm gonna try and break the ice
Yeah.
because that was
As we walked there. And I didn't get comfortable until we actually got to the Airbnb. and I
yeah
unpacked
because
and I
maybe
sat
that's
down.
when you felt safe. Now you are inside.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
I
people
told my
around.
parents I'd call them back. And then we shook the jar.
Sorry. So you told.
So what was your experience? 'Cause that was mine.
Yeah. It's just me.
But I also told now.
Did I seem taller or shorter?
Oh, when I saw you the first time.
Yeah,
Like, remember me and you on video call, we used to measure each other,
yeah,
right? And to me, the measurements was like, you were tall.
yeah.
Remember, I was standing against the door and Linda used to say, oh my God, you were so tall. So I thought that he was tall. And he is not that tall. And your voice didn't sound the same like it was on the video
Yeah.
call. Your voice was different. Yeah, but that's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Third
And you were shy.
question. Third question.
Third question.
What are your favorite moments together?
What are
There's so many.
when we shook the jar? We are joking with my daughter, the shaking the jar.
There's so many, so it's gonna have to be. We have to break it down. The Philippines. I think one of our favorite moments was the first night we went out.
Yeah.
And how beautiful it was.
Yeah, and
they
our
had
first
these
picture.
cute little, elegant little stands. Remember those little mini shops out of lace?
The
and
white-
and
the
there were
white-
the lights. It was like
yeah.
Christmas lights, all going down that block
To the casino.
on Newport Boulevard or whatever it was.
Yeah. The white little things, with the markets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was also.
I mean, the whole trip in the Philippines was beautiful because obviously our situation. But I really loved our experience at Mary Grace. That one still sticks with me.
The restaurant,
It
Mary
was
Grace.
one of our favorite restaurant there where we were.
In Mary Grace. In the.
That's what the name of the restaurant is, Mary Grace.
In the Resorts World Casino.
I mean, the casino was, everything was beautiful. So all of it was, I can't say there's a favorite moment other than that because all of it was nice being
Yeah.
with you there. Whether we were, really some of our favorite moments was just having a cigarette together, just standing there and watching the life of Philippines go by. So many people and everyone in their little, what do you call them, little bikes?
Yeah.
We were just having a cigarette, just watching life, Philippine life.
Doing it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me also some of my favorite moments was also in the Philippines. The reason for me was because we didn't have anybody else around us, so that we have to think about, oh, my child still needs it.
Actually, no, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
I have one better than Mary Grace. And I think about it.
Which one?
The morning we woke up and had our first cup of coffee together. Because we have coffee all the time together. That was like our thing. I would go to McDonald's and get a coffee. You would make a coffee and we chat and have a cigarette and coffee.
On
So
video
remember
call.
our first morning
Yeah.
when the sun was rising over Manila, over the city, and we sat there with. Did we have a crumpet or some type of cake? We ate something with it. Maybe you made some eggs and toast because remember we
Yeah, I
went
made
shopping
breakfast.
that day.
Yeah.
The night before we went to the little grocery store. That was up high. Remember it was above. You had to go upstairs.
Yeah.
We had our first cup of coffee. We bought some of that. Was it the instant coffee? Did
Yeah,
we
the
make?
3-in-1.
The 3-in-1.
Yeah. And you made me coffee.
We sat there on that cute little bench and it had the windows and we just had the whole view, beautiful view. They can probably check on the videos.
Yeah,
right?
the
view.
videos are there.
So
Our
that I
Philippine
definitely
videos.
remember.
That's your favorite moment.
Was it 2024 or 2023?
You didn't go to Philippines in 2023.
Oh, I came to America 2024.
Yeah,
I went to
2023.
2023, our
August
2023
2023.
Philippine videos, yeah. Yep, next question. Mrs.
So-
Okay, you didn't list your favorite moment.
I
Did she?
didn't I?
She did.
Huh?
What was my
So-
favorite moment?
What was it?
You said the same as you.
Being in the Philippines. Mm.
So this one is for Musty only.
Okay.
Because you haven't done this one yet.
Okay.
How did it feel to meet his parents?
Oh my goodness. Do you remember how shy I was? I was so shy. That first time that I came to America,
Yeah.
if I could sit outside the whole time, I would have done
Because
it.
by that time we were actually before the Philippines, we was considered long distance relationship then.
Hmm.
So then after meeting each other in the Philippines, it's like that's when we realized the risk and how hard this is doing these type of relationships. For anyone who don't know, thinking it's easy, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's financially hard because you have to have money to fly or to travel. Visas, passports.
And by
all-
that
because
time,
remember,
I
I had to
didn't
go
have-
through that journey. I had to go
Yeah.
get my passport. I don't mean to change the subject, but I had to go get a passport. I had to go do all that before I
Yeah.
can even fly out the country because I never flew anywhere.
Mm.
But then it was like, we need to see each other again. That's when she decided, I'm going to come to America.
Yeah, I didn't even have a visa. I had my passport, but I didn't have a visa.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come before I even met him. I wanted to come to America to explore America, but in my mind, I thought that I would never ever in my life get a visa because I didn't have like a stable job with like pay slips that can be my backup. But I did have proof that I would come back to my country, like how do you say now, property and cars and things that was on my name, and I had family and children back home, which was proof that I would go back to my country for a visa. So then I just said, I told him, look here, I'm gonna try to get the visa. If I get it, I'll get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it, right? It is just all God's will. And then I applied, and
Okay.
2 months later, I got my visitor's visa, B1, B2 visitor's visa to America, a 10-year visa. And then the next step was buy a
You
ticket to
knew,
America.
You knew I lived with my parents taking care of my mom.
Yes.
And talked to my father because obviously I had to let them know
Yeah.
we'd be staying here.
Yeah.
But the one beautiful thing, me calling my parents so much in the Philippines, they got to know you.
From there already.
They got to trust you because not that they were worried. You know, you didn't try to sell me to the fish market.
Yeah.
And I had
there
people
was no
telling
bad
me
intention.
that I was gonna get kidnapped and they was gonna take my organs and stuff.
And your dad was actually the one who talked you into going to meet me.
He was the one that taught me into going to the Philippines in the first place. So
Yeah.
when I told him that, hey, D is gonna come to America and we can clean up the house, and he welcomed it.
I remember.
And then you didn't want to come inside.
I
My
remember.
father came outside and said, D, what are you doing? Come inside. And she was standing out in the driveway.
I was on video call with Nadima and Zayan. I just kept them on
did the
video
same
call.
thing I did when I entered the Philippines and had my parents on the call. She had her daughters on the call.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I must not.
And then his dad came out, and he was dressed nicely, and the hair was in a gel. And he came out and he, D, what are you doing? Come on in. And I'm like, oh my God. And my heart was beating so fast.
Yeah, I didn't know you was gonna be shy. I couldn't believe you're like, no, I'm just gonna stay out here. I'm just gonna enjoy the bush. I'm gonna just stay, look outside.
Yeah, that
This
time
is
it
what
was still summer outside, summer here in America, and it was so beautiful. And then I came in and then all the shyness went away.
Yeah. You meet and greeted with my parents and talked to them, and I had the room all set up for you like a hotel. Had the dresser space and
Yeah.
the closet space, and
And they welcomed me in their house like, yo, I cannot even imagine. Yo,
Did you have? What time was it when the first time you came? Was it near when was the time you opened Christmas presents? The first time. Not this time.
No, I came in
Was that this-
February. In
that was
February was my first time that I came.
And then I
February
gave you
20
Christmas presents then.
Yeah.
That's when I gave you the
You
phone.
kept you kept the presents.
And you opened.
Yeah,
Because I have pictures of you unpacking
Yeah.
in the bedroom.
yeah,
Is that all?
yeah, yeah.
Fifth question. I was really waiting to hear this from the man himself, Johnny.
Uh-huh.
How did it feel to meet each other's children?
I was scared.
Excuse me?
No. No, it was nice. But just like with her, the video call's perspective, you seemed a lot taller. Like, I thought you was as tall as my son. Even though they told us, we did the measurements, how tall you were. But you look like you're so much taller. So I was like, oh my goodness, he's this cute, tiny little thing.
Mm.
And I was like, wow, she's so beautiful. And then you were shy. And you didn't even want to come out. You were
Yeah, at the
hiding back
airport.
there. And I heard your mother say, come, Rochdale, come. No.
Were you shy? Of what?
But it was fun. It was nice to finally see you in person. Getting to know you on video call.
Mm.
And seeing the goofy side of you and your dancing and all your stuff. Now I got to see it with my very own eyes.
Mm.
It was nice.
And you?
To me also, Ethan was very tall. That first time that I came was the Friday night that he came over
Yeah.
for the weekend to spend with his father. Very tall, and it was very nice to me as well. But everybody that I meet that you introduced me to,
He's tall.
not tall. Everybody is so nice. Nobody is like has an attitude.
Yeah.
Everybody is just so loving and caring, and everybody gives me a big hug, and then they don't want to let go of me.
Mm-hmm.
Did Ethan do that?
No,
I don't remember.
I mean, Ethan didn't hug. No.
I don't remember how.
Mm-mm.
Is that all?
Even your brother yesterday, I met your brother yesterday for the first time.
Yeah.
Your brother didn't even want to let go of me.
Yeah, he welcomed you as if he knew you.
Yeah.
Like you've already met him.
And I've
you're
never
part
even
of the-
spoken to him on video call or
No.
on call.
Not even on call or anything. They only knew of you,
Yeah.
and I've sent them pictures before.
Mm.
They knew you were from Cape Town, South Africa.
Mm.
They knew we went to the Philippines, and they knew you came down.
Yeah, everybody in his family and his friends, even your friend last week that I met him for the first time,
Yeah.
also hugged me so tightly. Don't want to let
Everyone
go.
is nice. 99%.
Nah, yeah, there's only that 1%, the 1% drama. Yeah, but that we're gonna leave that out. Yeah, and we have another question.
Last question.
Yeah,
Well, should we ask you something?
well, we will ask her after.
After. Okay.
Let you ask her questions finish.
Last question. Who's paying for yours and my trips?
I'm broke. She paid for everything. Why you think I'm with her, yo? No, we were 50-50 on everything. That's how we.
Okay, but for the trips, when the trip's concerned, I went to the Philippines to meet you. I paid for my own trip to the Philippines, right?
Mm-hmm.
I came to America now 3 times. First time I came alone. I paid for my own trip, right?
I think I gave you only 500 rand one time.
Not for my trip,
Wasn't
for
for
my
the
plane
trip.
ticket, no.
It was something I gave you for this. I can't remember the details. But 75% of your travel costs here was from you.
Yeah.
But all our dinners, when we do groceries, we do
No,
50,
I'm
50.
just talking
Well,
about
traveling.
just the
Yeah.
traveling with the flights,
Yeah.
the planes.
I paid for my trip for the Philippines. You paid for yours.
Mm-hmm.
You paid for
My trip
the
in
trip to
February,
August.
and in August I
this
paid
past-
for
and then
mine and Rustia's trip.
Past one.
And now December, I paid for mine and Rustia's trip. So
I paid when y'all extended your stay the last
yes,
time.
yes,
I
yes,
paid for
yes,
that extension.
yes. So the last time that we was here, we extended our
Extended
stay for
our
another
stay
week,
for a week.
and then he paid 14,000 rand just to have us here for another week.
Yeah, because they charge so much when you change your flight.
Yeah.
You can't. They don't just say, okay, here, make a new date. They make
Yeah.
you pay.
Yeah. So yeah, and while we are staying here, food wise, who pays for everything?
We're 50-50. Sometimes, like, she'll buy breakfast, then I'll buy dinner. Or I'll buy breakfast, she'll buy dinner. Or we go half and half on the cost. One day I'll buy the groceries, next day she'll buy the groceries.
Mm-hmm. Or you will buy the groceries and then
and
we
then
will.
she'll buy dinner.
Yeah.
We worked it out. We communicated, and however it works. There was no pressure or stress.
Yeah.
So
So I don't come here to America to just rely on you. I come here with my own money as well.
yeah. Even coming here for a month and a half, I made sure my father knew that he didn't have to worry about feeding or steer, and you and me will work it out together, and that's what we did.
Yeah.
Made sure I went and got a Costco membership so we can get food in bulk to make it more efficient.
Yeah.
And then we planned our dinners and got what we needed and cooked it.
And never one day we went
We
without
cooked
food.
it.
We cooked it. We cooked it. Oh, so you know how to cook now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
I stirred the mix, opened the bag.
Not one day we went without money or without food, right?
Mm-mm.
We were full every
We even budget well enough to afford a couple nights out at a restaurant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, which I would add, another one of our favorite moments together is that Indian restaurant we went to the other week.
For my birthday.
Yeah, for our birthday. That's a beautiful place.
The Indian restaurants. Buffet. Yay.
But you didn't. We probably have so many moments to share on that other question, because you can say one of your favorite moments here, unless it just has to be tied with me. But I'm sure your snow experience is one of your favorite moments. here in
Oh my
America.
goodness! Yes, in February. Was it in February?
Your first snow experience.
It was in February. Yes, in
Yes,
February.
when it
My
snowed.
personal experience. When me and you, we knew it was gonna snow, but the snow only came 2 hours after, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then me and you, we had a little small fight.
Yeah.
And then I went outside, go have a cigarette, and you came outside to have a cigarette. And then we just stood there, smoke. And then the little snowflakes came down. And then
Why?
you looked at me, and I looked at you, and we were like, "Did you see that?"
Yeah.
And then there was no more fighting again after. So the snow came to save you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you remember it was snowing hard before. I should have recorded you when we were at the grocery store the day
Yes.
before. It's that day because it snowed that night,
Mm-hmm.
late that night,
Yeah, we were at the same way.
and you ran back outside and you were doing twirls in the parking lot because the snowflakes were
Yeah.
coming down so big.
Yeah, I didn't even care about the cars and
Yeah.
the people in the parking. That was my first time in America and my first time experiencing snow. Yeah.
You felt it in your hand. You made snowmen for your family back at home.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And
Well,
so
let's
you
see.
wanted the question for us. Do you have more?
Yeah, no questions.
Is there more questions?
Mm-mm.
No. So that is all just questions. You
I don't
want
know if you
to
want to elaborate more on those questions.
no, if maybe if the people.
That's why I say there's a lot of moments. I can't say there's just one moment other than the moment, the fact that you're here. Because you could say the DC was a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
The Botanic Gardens
We
was a
took a
beautiful
road trip to
experience.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yesterday we took a 2-hour road trip to Virginia.
Going to Germantown, experiencing the halal big market.
Yeah, we took road trips.
The National Harbor.
Yeah.
On the Ferris
Ferris wheel. Your first time was on there. There's so many, but guys, if you want to, then leave a comment down below, and then if you have questions for us, then ask down in the comments, or if you want to private message me, go to my Instagram at Miss D38, Miss D38. What is it, Miss D? Only Miss D38 on Instagram. I think there's a link. There's a link to my profile. My Instagram is in there, and then you can go and ask me, DM me, and ask me any questions.
What did you want to ask?
Oh. Two things. What was your experience when you entered America? How did you feel? Did it seem
Very nervous.
nervous?
Mm.
Compared to home?
You wanna
is it
sit here?
different?
Come sit down.
Was it different compared to home?
Very different. Like, when I first heard the people speaking, I was like, they look like us, but they don't sound like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where are
yeah,
my people?
yeah.
Wow.
To me also, the first time, everybody looks like us, but they don't sound the same. The accent is so different.
Mm.
But
And
the,
what was one of your favorite moments? I already know your least favorite, but what's your favorite moment between your 2 times being in America?
I actually haven't know.
Really?
which
I'm sure the
name
snow,
one.
especially this past snowstorm, the big snowstorm,
Yeah.
building the snowman.
My first snow experience when it was snowing hard.
Yeah.
And when we were all chasing each other, that was one of my favorites.
When you and
Oh.
him and Ethan were outside playing outside
And that time when you were twerking in the road.
that night.
Yeah. And I threw you in the back with a big piece of ice.
Oh yeah.
This is all your favorite moments were with him.
I've been living with you for like my whole life, so I have a lot of favorite moments with you too, but I'm talking about you in America.
Yeah, I'm also talking about you in America.
That warms my heart. That's nice.
Also, when we were building the snowman, and we were throwing each other with snow, and when we went to the botanical gardens, there's a lot.
Because it was all new for you, just like me in the Philippines. Everything is new.
Okay, I've got a question now. When you first met Johnny, what was your first impressions?
He was very weird, first of all. And when he gave me a hug, he didn't want to let go. I was like, no, uncle. And then, my new nickname for him is
Weird?
Uncle
What
McDonald.
makes me weird? Is in my head.
He was dancing on the deck, no? And he was dancing Michael Jackson,
No,
and
man.
he was going yee.
No, in your
Yeah,
first
but
experience.
Your first
Okay.
impressions, like in the airport, was your first time that you've seen him.
Yeah, but like he was in the video calls, he was very weird.
Weird.
On video calls.
What makes
right?
me weird?
He very funny, like, in a
Goofy.
weird,
Not a
yeah,
weird, goofy.
Goofy. Weird.
weirdly funny.
Weirdly funny.
Weirdly funny, okay.
And you're very, very tall.
I seem taller than I do on video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, on video
Yeah.
you're taller.
Video, I seem
Right?
taller?
And in person he's not as tall as he looks on video.
Oh.
In his voice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's also for me. That's also for me. And what else? Is that it?
I don't have any more questions.
You want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm also good. So if you want to know anything else, leave us
Just
a
ask
comment.
everyone to send their love, prayers, and support.
Yeah.
Hopefully that our visa gets approved
Yeah.
so we can be together.
Yeah.
So all this can work out and
And
see each other again.
if you guys want to know about the processing of K1
Oh, I do
visas,
have to share one of my favorite moments because this woman hates video games. And the moment we all played is something I won't forget. When you, me, and Ethan played Streets of Rage and fought, that was nice. 'Cause that's something I like to do, and seeing you and her take a part, and we all enjoying. It was almost like a fellowship. It wasn't really about the video games. It was just fellowship together. Just like last night when we played Uno together, all four of us.
Like family.
Mhm.
Family time.
the four of us doing things together.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, and if you guys, if you want to know about the processing of K1 visa, how to process, what paperwork, what documents you need to do a K1 visa, then leave a comment down below and tell me if you want me to make a video on K1 visa process, and I will try to do it. For now, we will see you in our next video.
Say goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Zai.
Bye.
Mm.
Nelson.
Bye.